Now, back to the mainstream entertainment. In the late 70s and early 80s, Nigerian music received inputs from William Onyeabor. The energy of his funk music and the cleanness of his lyrics made sure he did not only own the dance floors and nightclubs, but also the airwaves and family gatherings.
When the going is smooth and good, many people will be your friend.
Today, his musical legacy has been continued by his son, Charles, who is based in Italy. The civil engineer, who eventually chose to walk in the footsteps of his father, gets in on our spotlight today, and he started by telling us why his father unceremoniously withdrew from music back in the 80s.
Is there a life after now?
Well, I think he did that for personal reasons, and he became a born-again Christian. And to tell you the truth, the music industry is really dark. So I guess he couldn't cope with, whatever that was going on in the musical industry. And even while he was doing his own music, he was more or less like a solo guy. He loved doing his own things. If you listen to some of his songs, you see that there's no collaboration or anything with nobody. He wasn't doing it for the money or for the fame. He was just being himself. So it got to a point whereby he achieved everything achievable in life, and he then decided to give his life to Christ. And that was when he decided to stop talking about his music and went in full in worshiping Christ. Yeah, he enjoys playing his organ piano. He loves it. He sometimes tries to compose. He actually composed a lot of Christian songs that we were considering, singing ourselves, and we're going to release it, me and my younger brother. So, it's something inside of him. So even though he wasn't out there doing music for people to hear, he'd be at home playing his organ, and we just did it to enjoy him.
His father's music grew beyond the borders of the country, and big bands, including the Atomic Bomb, have been performing some of his tracks.
Guy, you like say you won't know how much I get. Well, we get royalties. Lockup is taking care of everything. Just like I always say that my father is not, he's not well known in Nigeria, just the way he's being known outside here in the whole world, outside Africa. Okay, for example, just a few weeks ago, Amazon Germany, they used one of his songs. Last year, H&M used one of his songs for their, back to school ad. You can Google it, you said. Then 2017, Apple used one of his songs for the iPhone 7 Plus camera. So if you go on Netflix, there are so many of his songs being used there in some of the movies there. And yes, we get the royalties, because Lockup, they're doing a great job. So, but in Nigeria, his home country, he's not well appreciated the way he's supposed to. So I guess I have to I'm trying to do something to make people know how great a man he is. And he's representing Nigeria, not only the Onyeabors, but Nigeria as a whole.
Feel right now. The more you look, the less you see. So many people want us down.
I've always had this passion to do music, and I was the guy who used to sing at home. Everybody would be like, "Hey, Charlie will be like your father," this kind of thing. So when I got to Europe, many years ago, more than 20 years ago. I tried to do music in Italy, but the level of racism here was too much. And somehow I needed to survive. Like, my dad wasn't really in support of the fact that I came to Italy. So I was broke. So I had to, I had to survive. So it got to a point I decided to forget music. Since I'm not getting any support from Italians, being a black man here wasn't easy back then. So I then left music, and God blessed me financially. And that was when I said, oh, I no send again for music, I no care. So 2020, when COVID hit, and if you know the COVID story, you know that Italy was hit so bad, people were dying. So, near my house, I would see ambulance, they come, they carry people. People were dying, they were dying like crazy. So I just started thinking. And that time we had a 3 months lockdown. So I started thinking, what if something happens to me right now and I die? What is it I'm going to regret? What is it that I've always wanted to do that I've never done? And then music came into my head. I said, oh my God, I just hope I have time to do this. So that was when I decided to do one song, make a video and release it. And that's it. That was the plan. So I wrote my first song, They Can't Pull Us Down, through the help of my voice coach, Miriam Taylor. I also featured her on the song. She was the one that encouraged me to sing, and I told her that, I lost my voice, and she was like, I just have to train, that the more I do it, the better I get. So that was when I wrote the song and called a few of my friends, which was kind of illegal to visit them back then. So they came to my house. If you watch the video, that was my garden. So we just shot the video there and I released it. So when I released it, I was kind of shocked that, so many Italians loved it and it was all over the radio. And, people started telling me, guys, you should do this, you should do that. And that was how I started, doing it. So I released my first song December 4th, 2020. And now I have more than 23 songs. This is like almost 4 years now. December is going to be 4 years. So it don't enter my body.
Who want put us under? Them go see thunder. Make you know the butter. Now them go tire. As you know, this my song, we make you dance. Make we jolly, everybody shake your body. Make you show them say you sabi. Make the best out of your jolly. Hey, let them say, let them talk, let them do.
Well, let me just say, I don't have my own sound. I just do music the way it comes to me. Because I think it's kind of boring when somebody has one sound. Because it's like when somebody makes you angry, you react to it. When somebody makes you happy, you react to it. So everything's all about the energy you get, the inspiration you get. So I release my songs, I write my songs, based on the kind of inspiration I get, the situation, the circumstances. If you listen to some of my songs, it's always about something, about my life, something around me, something about love or women and stuff like that. So
Ngozi baby, when she go outside, you will see fine girl. What's your name? Fine girl. Hello, fine girl. Can I talk to you? Fine girl. Excuse me, fine girl. Give me your number, fine girl. They know they rest, but fine girl they tire. See baby, sweet like honey, every time she smile, no denying.
Okay, my album came out on 17th of November last year. It has 20 songs. So many people, let me just say this. I don't know why people say, Charles, 20 songs is too much for an album. I think for me, that is your mentality. Like the 20 songs on my album, they all belong to me. You understand? It's like you have 12 bottles of beer and you pack them inside one crate and you carry them, go where people they so that you drop it, people will start picking whichever, their own drinks or whatever. So, but people won't complain when I'm releasing singles and I release up to 20 singles. They'll think, oh, it's okay like that. But when you release 20 songs at the same time, you package it, which is like a crate of beer, and it becomes an album, 20 songs. So people can have variety. They can choose from there. So the album has everything. And the album is titled Like Father, Like Son. If you look at the album cover, you see a lion and then my father. So the lion represents my father, and then under you see a lion cub and then myself. That's why it's titled Like Father, Like Son.